Do you really go to therapy?
I do.
How long have you been going?
Maybe 2014.
Wow. Same
Goddamn,
therapist or have you
goddamn.
changed?
Well, well, actually, no. My first time in therapy was 2011.
Okay.
First time, but it was only a one time thing. I was having a
Okay.
bad day. I went to talk to somebody,
I like
but then
that.
I actually had a full time therapist starting in 2014, and I
Okay.
have one up until this day.
Do you have you had different ones?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I bounce around a little bit.
How many?
This is my fourth.
Oh, that's not bad though for that amount of time.
Because you don't want it to get stale.
And it does.
It does.
I'm there right now. Like I have this is my second therapist, but the first one was like short lived.
Uh huh.
And we've been together for like a year and a half and I'm starting to think that it's like I gotta move on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can move on, move up. You know, you can get specialized. I mean, that's what I do. Like, if I'm in a different season of my life, you know, a certain therapists, they specialize in certain things, whether it's like the emotional you, the spiritual you, the
Yeah.
relationship you, the leadership you. You know, you can have like, I call them boutique therapists, let's say.
Yeah.
Um, but I mean, some people have great relationships. It's all about what you want.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like at first when I first got introduced to therapy,
Mhm.
I really wasn't custom. It was like just a white guy, but he
Mhm.
was older, prior military too, so it was
Mhm.
more of that sort of thing.
Mhm.
And then then I had a black woman. She was fire,
Mhm.
really accountable. She was like a boot camp drill sergeant sort of therapist.
Ooh.
Cause and then I had
Cause like you know what?
yeah, yeah, and I think for me, I think I think for me personally, I need somebody that I can talk to that doesn't have an influence or impact in my life,
Okay.
so I can unpack certain things,
Okay.
like a third party to manage my relationships with people.
Got you.
Because sometimes I act off an impulse, and
Mhm.
sometimes I ruin a relationship. So I have like a relationship manager sort of therapy vibe going
Okay.
sometimes. And then that's another thing. Like there's like opportunities for therapy where you just might want to talk to somebody.
Mhm.
So there's like this time where I might not be able to get my therapist, but there's numbers you can call. You can just talk to a motherfucker. Because, what I learned is a lot of times the advice people give you is based on their position in my life. Like a
Mm.
parent is going to say parental things.
Oh, for
A
sure.
homeboy is going to say homeboyish things.
Yeah.
And so a lot of times you get that sort of programming when they speak, but it's like,
Mhm.
nah, I need like a third party, independent
Mhm.
auditor of these emotions.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Wow.
therapy.
So like you just had a bad day in 2011. You were in the military at the time?
No, no, no. That's the day my girl broke up with me.
Oh, this girl broke your heart. Did it blindside you?
Yeah, I was gonna propose the next day.
Ooh,
Goddamn,
whoa. You did
goddamn.
not say that.
It's really out there. I think if you look at some of the first interviews I've done, like the first, like, no bullshit, the first 25 interviews I ever did in my life, it
Yeah.
was all people asking me to my podcast, and our all question is, so who are you?
Right.
Where are you from?
Right.
How'd you
Why'd
get
you start?
started?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I got interviews with the Washington Post,
So
same thing.
yeah.
So at like some point it'd be like, all right, well, come
So
on,
I didn't
y'all.
do good research.
Well, no,
Sorry.
it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
But that was a long time
I said I
ago.
gave you grace. I gave you grace. Yeah.
Thank you.
But you know,
Forgive
yeah.
me for
So
real, please.
yeah, I tried to take my own life.
Oh no.
Yes, I was really devastated. It was really a bad day.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And so I went to talk to somebody clearly because I
Yeah,
didn't want to
it
do
clearly
that.
was
Really.
like a thing.
And
Yeah.
she was like, "Yo, you just having a bad day. You should write."
Ugh.
And I listened.
That actually moves me to like a little bit of tears. Like, and
Oh,
I'm
cry.
not like a
You can
crier.
cry. I know. I see. I told you we was gonna.
Yeah.
But all right, yeah, but yeah. So that was that day, and but see how good God is. He
Yeah.
can take the worst day of your life and turn it into the most miraculous blessing.
Yeah.
If you just stay alive, stay.
Do you still talk to her? I like that. That's a good message. Do you still talk to her at all?
No,
No. Okay.
not anymore. No.
Do you even know her? Like, do you like?
Oh no, I mean I have a pretty good idea what's going on in her life,
Oh, okay.
but I don't have any contact with her directly. No,
Got you. Ooh, child. Okay.
it's
So-
all right. I love her so much.
Oh, wow. Because she changed your life.
Well, no, I mean like I love forever. Remember I said love don't
Oh,
stop.
when you love
Yeah,
forever.
of course, of course.
Oh, beautiful. I love that.
I mean, because these people are human, and once you make a choice to love them, like that's really a you thing, right?
Yeah.
You loving somebody is like 99% you.
Yeah.
The other 1% is the oxygen, right?
Yeah.
So it's really like an independent decision.
I like that. And I do want to get back to like why you go to therapy, but I have
sure.
I have a lot of things going on in my head right now.
All
So the
right.
therapy thing, I love that because you're like the people in your life are going to give you the perspective from the place that they play in your life,
Yes.
right? So like a mother is going to give you parental advice, and your friends are going to give you friendly advice or what
Yes.
have you. And sometimes you just need that like kind of unbiased,
Educated.
educated, no real place in your life.
Yeah, like I don't have any value in what I'm going to say to you. It's only to benefit you because
Right.
you're my person.
Got you.
Right. But if you ask your dad about how you should treat your homeboys,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? He's going to want to load the clip up too.
Yeah.
If you ask your girlfriend about your parents,
Yeah.
she, you know, depending on her mindset, she's either going to tell you to, you know, they're your parents or you should respect them, or she could tell you, you know what, this I got you, babe. I'll, you know,
Yeah.
so those are dangerous because people, people
Yeah.
are dangerous.
I like that. I like that perspective on going to therapy because so many people have so many reasons why they won't go to therapy, right?
Yeah, sometimes it could be because I'm not sad, and I think that's a mistake.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times people equate therapy with sadness, and that's not necessarily the case.
Mm-mm.
You can, and therapy is not to help me fix my life.
Mm-hmm.
It could help you, advance in your professional career.
Mm-hmm.
It could help you be a better parent.
Mm-hmm.
It could help you manage your relationships with your employees
Yeah.
or your friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So there's a lot of boutique things. A lot of times people think like, I'm not crazy and I'm not sad, so I don't need therapy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a mistake.
Yeah, for sure. Because you don't have to be sad for something to be going on with you that you are unsure about or unclear on how to like understand or explain or about yourself. Like when I started going to therapy, I went because I just was like, I need to go to therapy because I don't like how my life is going. But once I got there, I realized that I was going to therapy because I felt alone. And I didn't even know that. I didn't feel like I felt alone. I felt like there was too many people around me, But like I realized in therapy that there were so many people around me, but I still felt alone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I felt like I needed a therapist to talk to because I didn't feel like I could talk to anyone else about my issues.
Yeah.
And I couldn't because they couldn't help me with my issues because they're not a therapist. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So like it wasn't about being sad. It was just about like needing that advice from someone who is licensed in doing so.
Yes.
You feel me?
Yes.